everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to do a library book haul. I go to the library all the time. I freaking love it. My next video is going to be a recently read and currently reading type of video, and this is going to be in that video. So I'm going to talk about more about this in the next video. Enchanted as a character is so beautiful to read from, and Tiffany D. Jackson really had something going when she wrote this book. So to follow that, I have a couple more. I have Monday's Not Coming, which is about a girl who her best friend goes missing and nobody notices until she comes back a year later. This is a story of how my best friend disappeared, how nobody noticed she was gone except me, and how nobody cared until they found her 1 year later. Boom. So this by Tiffany D. Jackson. And then I also have Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson. I rented all three of these at the same time. So I have nothing to go on except for people talking about Tiffany D. Jackson. This is about a Black woman and her 12-year-old daughter who a white baby had died while under the care of a church-going Black woman and her 9-year-old daughter. So that sounds super interesting as well. The next book that I have is The Heavenly Table by Donald Ray Pollock. For some reason they don't have The Devil all the time at my local library, and so this is kind of the closest that I'm going to get to reading Donald Ray Pollock unless I buy The Devil all the time, which I'm not interested in doing. And it's about two farmers who are at war with each other, and the war kind of comes to a head, I guess, is kind of like the overall arching idea, but there's obviously more to it. And then I have The Loneliest Girl in the Universe. This is about a girl whose parents went into space while her mom was pregnant, and so she was born in space. She's never seen or heard from any people. She's never met any people. And then she starts exchanging messages with Jay, and I guess Jay breathes new life into her world, but there's more to his mission than she could have imagined. I'm super excited to read it. It sounds really interesting. I don't feel like I'm going to be disappointed, but I also don't feel like I'm going to be blown away by it. I just really like the premise. And the next book that we have to talk about, actually the next two books that I have to talk about, are the same author. So I have A Very Large Expanse of Sea, and then I also have Furthermore by Tahereh Mafi. I have absolutely zero interest in reading the Shatter Me series, but I've heard a lot of really good things about her writing and good things about her other works that I really wanted to pick her up and give her a shot and see how I felt about her without having to actually physically read the Shatter Me series, which does not sound interesting to me at all. This is about a Muslim girl after the events of 9/11 and kind of how that affects her life. Own experiences with first love, breakdancing, and the devastating impact of prejudice. So that sounds very good. This is about Alice Alexis Queen's Meadow. Alice loves her father even more than she loves adventure, and she'll have to embark on one to find the other. Best-selling author Tahereh Mafi takes readers beyond the limits of their imagination in this captivating tale. While color is currency, adventure is inevitable, and friendship is found in the most unexpected places. This is a middle grade, so I'm super excited to read this. I've never intentionally read a middle grade novel before, so I'm super excited. This sounds so fun. Look at it. Look at the cover. Oh my gosh, so freaking cute. So cool. She dedicated it to her husband. I'm dead. So small. So I have The Bride Test by Helen Hong. This is a sequel to The Kiss Quotient, which Kiss Quotient absolutely has my freaking heart. I loved it. So I have The Bride Test, which is the second book. But look at this teeny tiny book. It's so tiny. It's so cute. Look at it. Experience the blazing, surreal suspension of a fever dream. A young woman named Amanda lies dying in a rural hospital clinic A boy named David sits beside her. She's not his mother, he is not her child. Together they tell a haunting story of broken souls, toxins, looming environmental and spiritual catastrophes, and the ties that bind a parent to a child. Wow, sounds really good, actually. This is 180 pages. Next, I have The Deep by Nick Cutter. Not on that bookshelf. I actually physically own The Troop, but I got The Deep, which is underwater body horror. Speaking of horror, I have Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. Evidently this book is heartbreaking and terrifying and gross. So, not super excited to read this. However, I am super excited because I want to read it. The last book I think I'm gonna have to read like today. Oh, I loved volume 1. So naturally, I rented volume 2. They don't have volume 3 at my library. That's it for this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a great day. If you've read any of these, please, please, please let me know where I should start. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye. Again with the peace signs. Bye.